The debate over Mysuru Dasara celebration rages on. At the heart of the controversy is the state government's invite to Banu Mushtaq to inaugurate the festival. Mushtaq is a Booker Prize-winning author, a known literary figure. But it's not a literary festival she has been invited to inaugurate. It is a festival that commemorates the triumph of goddess Jamundeshwari over the demon Mahishasur, after whom Mysuru is named. The 10-day festival is dedicated to Ma Jamundeshwari and begins with offering of puja to the deity. It culminates with Jambu in which idol is placed on elephant to commemorate the deity's victory. BJP is questioning how someone who comes from a religion which has no place for idol worship can be invited to inaugurate the festival. But the state government has defended their choice, with Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivakumar declaring that the deity is not a property of any one faith and that Dasara is a state festival. Congress leaders are also citing invitation to Muslim author K.S. Nisar Ahmad in 2017 to ask why objection is being raised now. The question is, if goddess Jamundeshwari does not exclusively belong to Hindus but to people of all faith, then why object to inclusion of non-Muslims in WAQF board, which by the way is not a religious body? Why be selective in the name of secular inclusion?
All these allegations against me on caste lines and gender lines, literary differences also, and I don't think it is taken into big consideration. The joy of the people, more and more people, it is very dear to me.
Chamundi Hill or Devi is a deity of the state, not a devati. Can anyone stop entering Chamundi temple? See, it is a deity of the state. So Dasara prayer is being offered by everyone. Everyone participated in it.
D.K. Shivakumar hurted Hindu sentiments. He hurted because he wants to please his high commands, his bosses in Delhi. He created a new controversy telling that Chamundi Betta is not belongs to Hindus. What is this?
You're watching the News Hour at 9, debate number 2 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
All right, let's first go across to Ashwini Kumar Mishra. Ashwini Kumar Mishra, just to justify your choice, it's clear that you're going to go to any extent, that you're also going to announce that Jamundeshwari Devi is not the deity of only Hindus. Jamundeshwari Devi is the deity of the state. आप उनको अब हिंदुओं की देवी भी मत रहने दीजिए, just to justify your choice of chief guest.
Swati, I don't understand why BJP communalize every issue. Why they want to play politics of Hindu, Muslim on every issue. Let's talk about Sri Ram. Do you think Sri Ram is only Hindu god? If you go across the world, you will find a lot of Sri Ram temples. Like हमारे यहाँ बोलते हैं कि भगवान को
पूछिए क्या मुस्लिम्स के गॉड हैं लॉर्ड राम या हिंदुओं के भगवान हैं? अब्दुल रज़ाक खान जी, उनसे पूछ लीजिए हिंदुओं के भगवान है श्री राम या वो लोग जो इस्लाम को मानते हैं उनके भगवान है?
सातू जी
स्वाति सर, सातू क्या है?
स्वाति जी, I am talking about Hindu ideology. I am talking about Hindu ideology. Hindu believes in Sarvdab Sambhav. Hindu believes that all religions are equal, and we also go and offer chadar on lot of Muslim mosques as well. So what is the problem? And moreover, I want to ask Bharatiya Janata Party, when APJ Abdul Kalam inaugurated 2003 Haridwar Kumbh, was it a communal issue?
हरिद्वार कुंभ में भी सर, एक मिनट नहीं, one second. Inclusion is different. You're inviting her as a chief guest, absolutely fine, but there are some rituals that are involved. Are you saying Banu Mushtaq has no problems with following the rituals? Are you saying Banu Mushtaq has absolutely no issues in accepting idol worship?
Banu Mushtaq is a Karnataka pride. She is invited as a guest there, and I don't see any problem. It is not a communal issue.
Not a problem, Siddharth Yadav, not a communal issue. In 2017, you had no issues. Now, all of a sudden, you have a problem.
Now, Swati, what has to be understood is that it is not about the faith of the person who is invited. It is about the views of the person. When Banu Mushtaq has very openly come out and condemned Hindu goddesses, when she has come out and said that she doesn't believe in Hindu faith and customs, in Hindu goddesses, she has even compared and went against the Kannada language by saying, it relates to a deity. Those views cannot be allowed to inaugurate a function, a ceremony, a festival which is so dear to Hindu customs and rituals. It is not a state carnival. It is something which is very dear. It's a Hindu festival. Hindus celebrate it. It's a 9-day long process where rituals are involved. It happens according to the Panchang. It happens according to the Upanishads, the Shastras. When this has to happen, and when this has to happen, you would have a state guest just because, I'm sorry sir, it is. Do not interrupt. Then what is it? It predates your Congress party. It predates even during your government and everybody.
Even during Tipu Sultan's time, Dasara was celebrated as a state festival.
And you want to sit here and say
even during Tipu Sultan,
what is it?
During whatever the British, this festival was celebrated as a state festival.
It became a state festival. They may have become a state festival, but it is the celebration. It is the celebration of the victory of goddess Jamundeshwari over Mahishasur, sir.
Exactly my point. Exactly. I do not need certificates from people who are sitting on the workforce of coming and commenting on how the festival is. Why do you celebrate this festival? So it is the victory of evil over good. It is the victory of Jamundeshwari over Mahishasur. You don't even know that. And you want to sit here and say,
pride.
And I'm sorry sir, it is not. And this is the reality of this party. When you don't know what the reality of the festival is, but you want to trivialize it, you want to criminalize it, you want to make it an issue because you have a is hatred towards Hindus, towards Sanatana Dharma. That is why you invite such guests. If she is invited, why can't she come out and say, no, I believe in Hindu goddesses? But she won't do it.
Dr. Ranganathan, Banu Mushtaq has said, I have been witnessing these festivities ever since I was a child. I have participated in them. She's nowhere said that she's going to practice the rituals or she has been practicing the rituals. She says, I have been looking forward to these festivities. Ever since a child, I've been part of them. And as a Kannadiga, it's a matter of pride for me.
No, absolutely. Look, there are three issues out here very quickly. Number one, all of us who reside in Bharatvarsha or India are Hindus by civilization. Even Abdul Razak Khan, even though he may disagree. So I have nothing against Bhanuji. But there are two issues out here. Look, he is vehemently denying that he is ever a Hindu, but be that as it may. Two issues out here, and I will illustrate this with an example. Yeah, I know that, thankfully. No, thankfully, yes, even though your grandfather was. No, Swati, can I not be interrupted? Two issues out here. Let Bhanuji deny the kalma. Swati, I cannot continue like this.
Abdul Razak ji, please, I'll come to you for a counter and rebuttal.
Yes. Let Bhanuji deny that she believes in the kalma, that she believes that there is no God but Allah and no other deity has the right to be worshipped but Allah. Let her deny this. Then of course she is welcome to inaugurate a Hindu goddesses festival. But would she deny this? Would she condemn the entity that says all Hindus are the worst of creatures? Now let me give you an example. Now, can you get this guy Quieton? He was the one who was celebrating the beheading of Kamlesh Tiwari. So I don't know, Swati, why do you call such people out here? Now, I want to illustrate this with a very important example. Tomorrow, Times Now holds a summit, which is celebrating Times Now as a channel. Swati, would you invite someone who hates Times Now, who hates you as an anchor, to inaugurate that event? That is exactly what is happening. This is harakiri. This is dancing at your own funeral. The Hindus are great at it. Now, if she denies the kalma, if she says, yes, any god other than Allah also has the right to be worshipped, and I believe in it, and I condemn the entity that condemns the unbelievers to eternal death.
And that is the emphasis of the debate that Jamundi is not a Hindu property.
No, one second. Abdul Razak Khan, you are talking about inclusion, but this is what Banu Mushtaq has said. She says, my exclusion did not begin now. My exclusion has been there for a long time. Why did she say that? She says, You have made Kannada into Bhuvaneshwari. You have given her a red yellow flag and made her sit on the throne. You need to think about this issue. As soon as a woman is placed on the throne, she is worshipped. You are making Kannada Amma sit in the temple. So she has a problem with this issue. She thinks she has been excluded because of this practice. What is wrong in questioning that view, that ideology?
Madam, having won the Booker Prize, she has brought pride to the entire state, entire country.
But nobody is questioning and doubting that.
Does this man have no sense? How is winning a Booker Prize?
Nobody is questioning, denying or doubting that, Abdul Razak Khan.
Towards the Dalits.
She believes that Allah is the only God.
The real spirit of the festival Dasara is the victory of...
no other God that can be worshipped.
Sir, please, I don't need background music.
Yes, the victory of... Please go ahead.
Sir, how you don't like people speaking?
Go ahead. What is the real spirit? The victory of...
So much. Why does he hate Hindus so much?
Finish your point.
Madam, the real... Ask him to just shut up.
No, please go ahead. Please go ahead.
They are not allowed to speak. They don't...
Go ahead.
But it is my time, right? The real spirit of the festival Dasara is the victory of good over evil. Madam, let this inauguration happen. The BJP's evil intentions will be shattered. Let us wait and see that. All these Mahishasuras will shut up. It is not a religious place. Chamundi Hills is a tourist attraction.
What are you talking about? So you will deny the Hindus their gods as well, Abdul Razak Khan. So for politics, for the sake of politics and convenience, Hindus are now going to be denied of their gods as well. You'll say Chamundi Hills do not belong to a particular religion and it does not belong to the Hindus just because you want to justify your choice and include everybody. That's why you want to deny Hindus their gods as well. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for joining us. That's all the time I have for debate number 2.